Hey guys, Kevin Kopresh here with Angler Management Fishing. Do you guys like jigging for walleye? Because I know I sure do. Follow me in the boat. Today I want to talk to you guys about jigging, the equipment to use, what equipment I use, and I'll give you a little bit of lowdown on my setup. So alright, follow me. Okay, let's talk about the rods, guys. When you're going to your tackle shop looking to pick up a new jig rod, there's a few key components that you should be looking for in order to jig more successfully. One, short. I like having short rods for jigging. You know, 6.5 foot tops. My favorite is a 6 footer. It's really light, it's easy to maneuver a jig, and it's easy on the wrist to jig it all day because it's not that heavy. Two, medium to medium light action. Most of my jigging rods are medium light action. It's a soft enough tip, you can really pop and work those jigs along bottom, but they also have enough muscle where you can work up to a 1 ounce jig, no problem. Three, split grip handle. I can't stress how important sensitivity is and contact with the bottom is on a jig rod. And these split grip handles with the blank exposed like that through the cork, it gives the angler more situation awareness. You know if you're bouncing rock, you know if you're bouncing logs or scraping through the weeds. You know, situational awareness is so key when it comes to jigging. Four, you want to have a super fast or fast tip mixed in with a real solid backbone. Fast tip is nice, you know, it makes repositioning jigs a lot easier, it makes working them easier, and mixed in with a big back, with a strong backbone, you know, you can really set that hook and drive it home into the fish's mouth. Okay, now that you've seen some key components that we look for in when we're going to purchase a new jigging rod, let me show you one. This is Okuma's brand new Deadeye technique specific jigging rod. Thinking back to those key components, this rod literally has all of them. This is a 6 foot medium light action. It's got a fast tip. It's got a wicked strong backbone. Split grip handle. It's an I-made blank. It's got an amazing reel seat, twist style. You know, I probably own about 300 fishing rods, and out of them all, this is my favorite. As far as I'm concerned, Okuma has dominated the jig rod industry when they put out this technique specific rod. Okay, let's start talking about the reel here. Reel decision is just as important as rod decision when it comes to jigging. And basically, you're putting two pieces of art together to go out and perform an art form. So a few key components to be looking for is one, light. You want to make sure it's light. You may be handling that reel all day, 6, 8, 10 hours a day. You want to make sure it's easy on the wrist, easy maneuver. These are got aluminum strength, but they're carbon light. They're crazy. They're awesome. Two, you want a real smooth drag. You know, you don't want any nicks or tugs or any stops in it. You know, I can't tell you how many fish I've reeled up with this reel, but it's been lots, and it's still smooth as the day I took it out of the box. Retrieve ratio. The Trio 30 high speed has a 6-to-1 ratio. That's 11 more inches than your traditional spinning reel. You know, when you're tournament fishing, or even when you're fishing for fun, but under time restraint, you know how important it is to keep your baited hook in the water. So if you know you got weeds, you know you just had a rock pass pinch your worm off at the jig, get your bait to the surface as fast as you can, rebait it, and get it back down there. More time with your jig spent in the water is more time that you could be catching fish. So do it with these Trio high-speed 30s, and you won't have that issue. And you reverse. These reels, you know, you let go of the handle, that's where it stops. You're not listening to the old school reels where every time you jig it was click, click. That handle going back, just click all day. You know, that gets pretty annoying sometimes. So wherever you stop retrieving, the handle stays there. When a fish grabs it and pulls it out, the handle stays there. It does not move until you grab it to reel it back in. Okay, we talked about the rod, we talked about the reel. Pop them together, what do you get? One heck of a combo. Out of all my rods and reels I own, like I said, this is my favorite one. It truly has become my go-to, or you know, my best friend of fishing rods. I always have 2 or 4 of them in the boat, rigged up different jigs, different colors, whatnot. You know, the 3.8 ounce rod tied in with a real light reel, it makes it a pleasure to sit there all day. And, you know, you jig one in each hand, and your wrists don't get sore, and your elbows don't get sore, and you know, you just keep fishing for hours and hours. But I'm telling you guys, next time you're out shopping, go to your local tackle shop, pick up an Okuma Deadeye technique specific jigging rod, either a 6 or 6.5 footer, medium to medium light action. Pair it up with an Okuma Trio 30 high speed reel. And I'm telling you, you're gonna have the most balanced rod on the market, you're gonna have the best jigging rod on the market, and you're gonna catch a lot more fish. I'm just about ready to hit the water for a nice little evening jig. So tune in next week, and we're gonna go through some trolling rods.